Washington Mystics take on the Indiana Fever tonight from Bankers Life Fieldhouse. So fracture she's in after missing essentially her last 3 games. This is a Washington Mystics group. Tebow and Marianne Stanley are his assistants. And we're underway from Bankers Life Fieldhouse. The Washington
for Benaja, and the ball went from one side of the floor to the other, moved through hands. Coaches won't be too happy with that.
Oliver works it out. The long 2 is good.
Looking at the statistics of both these 2 teams, they're very evenly matched.
Deladon got Laney on the switch, and she finished since he got hurt.
Well, she's very long and athletic, and if you have Benaja matched up against her, there needs to be help defense.
Days ago, although Tolley, she's gone into. She's also got a daughter who coaches for the University of Minnesota. And quickly, Dupree's open. Oh, Dupree rarely will miss from there, but Wheeler pulled down the rebound. Achanwa on the fake right at Deladon with a left hand.
Well, Candace Dupree, but Natalie Achanwa has been one of the most consistent Indiana Fever players this season.
Atkins lofts it in for Sanders, who finishes on the right side of the glass. It can affect players differently. Some put it on and they don't really notice it. As Erica Wheeler gets on the board for the
great screen set by Dupree has caused the switch there of defenders. She's going to take Cloud on.
Oh, what a move from Candace Dupree.
So Leslie, you got all right to celebrate.
Mitchell on the fake. She'll try it again. Mitchell's 0 for 2 here early, but Achanwa cleans up. Capacity to get to the basket. She just has not finished yet, but as her game has evolved, you start to see her get more comfortable in that area.
Good ball movement there by Washington. As you can see, when you
enters the night at 40% from the three-point line, another aspect of her game that's really been on an upswing this year, as Deladon straight away, and she cashes in. They average over 20 assists per game. It's a well-oiled machine when they've got all their parts to it. Laney charging hard, gets inside, and she'll go to the line.
She was going all the way to the basket. Looking at in the mid-range game. And going from their last game, though.
As a pro, has found her first real opportunity every game for Indiana this season. And she's a threat on that end of the floor.
And she sets the tone defensively for the Indiana Fever, and she'll generally have the toughest opponent on the floor.
Indiana's opened up 4 of 14 from the floor. That's 29%. Meesman plays catch. Here's Tolliver in the corner.
And that's like a layup for.
I'm going to tip it away. Johnson in transition, going at aerial powers. Johnson left it short now.
But it was because
Johnson 6 of Sunday, but before that had played her best 2 games. So she.
The more games she's getting under a bound now, the more minutes she's playing. You can see the Shanice coming back. That we're used to seeing. This is a very tough team to scout. They've got so many weapons. And you see Meesman taking it all the way from the top there.
Of the first.
The Fever looking to get a good offensive set here.
Wheeler from the corner, and that one rolls in. Erica, 10th in the league in pace, but you wouldn't know it by watching Pokey Chapman, who's always on her team to play quicker. Here's Johnson, she rolls it in.
A great penetration, kicking it out to the wide open Johnson.
Walker Kimbrough, she's got an answer.
You know, straight after you've scored, you go down and you give up a 3-point shot.
Tiffany Mitchell, awkward looking jump shot, but she gets it to go. 2 of their first 3 shots in the second quarter. Walker Kimbrough, she's got another, so 5 quick ones for Shatori Walker Kimbrough, who can heat up.
Feeling confident now after knocking down those 2 shots. She's a very quick guard, brings extra energy off the bench.
Hawkins running the floor. Achanwa contested Tiana Hawkins.
Transition defense is one of the areas that the Indiana Fever has focused on a lot recently.
Mitchell sent it back for Achanwa over the head of her center, and they'll call a foul on the floor, and a technical foul will come on Walker Kimbrough after. You saw Achanwa immediately.
You definitely saw the contact there.
But the first foul is correct there. Mitchell, she spots open, that won't go. Burke tried to volleyball it in on a second effort.
What the referees are pretty much calling now is any contact. to the face as a foul.
Kelsey Mitchell slow to get up, looking okay at the moment. Foul
Missed. So she won't be too happy.
8 players that shoot it at 80% or better. Mitchell, she'll pull up again. She's got it again.
Players, they're cutting through hard, running to set the screen, which is getting players open.
Powers will launch from the corner. The Mystics have had an answer, and what a find there by Tolliver.
That was a great cross-court pass.
This is something we've seen more emphasis given to.
By Kelsey Mitchell with Elena Deladon with a hand up in front of your face.
Mitchell 0 for 4. Here's Tiffany. Kelsey on the fake. Kelsey found some space and knocks it down.
You know, if there was anything I would say to Erica Wheeler at times would be is to don't be too hard on yourself.
Mitchell, oh, what a move on the baseline, and Mitchell gets the roll. Singing with Carrie Underwood for a song while Underwood was here in concert a few weeks ago. That ball finds its way to Achanwa. Achanwa had it blocked by Deladon. Decent look. Atkins will pull up from 3. She's dangerous from out there. Sanders with the rebound and the putback. Basketball.com/tickets. They get it into McCowan, and McCowan immediately timeout and getting it done there.
Well, that was a great play to come out of the timeout. And Tiara is so strong. Give up in transition, you're going to get with dominance.
63% in a rookie season. Knocks the 2 down.
Or sometimes before practice.
Deladon on the fake, the pull-up, and Delana Deladon has 2 more. Cowan and Laney play catch. Shot clock down to 7.
Tiara working hard down low.
And so much of opposing defenses, even when he doesn't have the ball there in the post.
Mason just getting away with a travel there, switching the feet up.
Atkins will pull up. They'll say that's a long 2.
Into a bucket. And when you look at the Indiana Fever's record, there have been 8 losses where they have been within 2 possessions going into the last minute.
Been pulled back within 1 here. Tolliver working the baseline. Laney tried to cut her, but from a Fever perspective, you're putting yourselves in a position, a majority of these.
And most of those have been at home here.
Laney will take a long 2. Laney now 1 of 4 from the floor in the first half.
Shaking that off herself as we see as Tiara just extended her arm there. A really good job of keeping the game.
He's been 1 of 2 from the line. Tilly Bevilacqua, who was celebrating with a cake here. Just before the half, Deladon got it away and couldn't get it to go. It'll take us to end. It's the league's top 2 ranked offenses. Fever trimmed that deficit down as close to 2 in that second quarter, but never got over the hump. They led briefly in the first. Here's Wheeler. She'll pull up a 3 and right on cue. Wheeler pulls since the first quarter.
Tolliver doesn't need much of a look. As we see Erica Wheeler, she is feeling it.
Though, it's good to see the Fever All-Star performing well at home. Washington goes right to Deladon, and she'll go right to the line.
And the Fever need to be aware of that play and load the ball, load their defense over to provide.
Yes. And the problem is you send Deladon to the line, you send 96%. Atkins going at Mitchell, leaves it off to Deladon, and scoop shot works.
Mismatch there, but Nat used her height to her advantage.
Candace Dupree found alone, and Candace Dupree.
Good ball pressure being applied here by the Indiana Fever.
Deladon pounded. Here's Tolliver, connects. A 3-point shooter. She could do it, but that wasn't her game. Mitchell, that got deflected. Deladon, Achanwa trying to save it. Fatu Sissoko Stevens is the other. Now you're looking for a right arm coming up. And it's there, and Indiana was dead to rights on that possession, and it's...
We haven't put the knocker on her.
Deladon dips inside. She hangs, couldn't finish. Contested nicely by Dupree. Deladon got it back and a foul.
As you can see, the up and under. But she followed her own shot there and got the
as it is for just about anybody in the league. Seems like she's getting off a pretty good look.
Oh, most definitely. She's extremely hard to defend, and you can see the foul being called.
That's the 10th rebound already for Deladon, who has a double-double. Good ball movement. Tolliver gives it up. Deladon, the offensive rebound, her 11th board, and her struggled on the glass, starting to inch their way back as Achanwa got inside. There's Deladon with a block.
Well, the Fever have done a good job of coming out after timeouts and executing well, but Deladon
are +6 on the glass, and that's allowed them to hang around here. They go back inside to Achanwa, and this time she gets the foul.
As we see there, Nat Riding, the first offender.
Number 2 for Cody Parent's group for Pacers Gaming. Tolliver wrestling forward with her. Shot clock resets to 14. Here's Johnson. That'll go. Remember, they were up near 50 at halftime, so Indiana's defense has tightened up. So far, Washington has maintained this lead. Meeseman charging hard.
Shanice trying again. Trying to get into that keyway. Just a great job by Shanice, drawing the help, and easy call there for the referees.
Dupree, who's at 1-point deficit, has been tantalizing for Indiana. They've yet to get over it. Dupree by Meeseman to the rim, and there it is. Indiana with their first.
Great 2-9 help there by Tiffany Mitchell on the baseline.
Maybe a little too unselfish from Tolliver. This time she'll take a contested 3 and knock it down. It's never led by double digits.
And we talked during the break how we both thought that was a pretty good third quarter defensively.
35% from there. Washington, who shoots at about 45%, as Mitchell will launch and hit.
The one player leaving a wide open Kelsey Mitchell.
See if Indiana can get Mitchell going here in the fourth. Meeseman leans in and gets the roll. Ariel Powers got by Johnson and drew the foul from McCowan. All on the bench for the time being.
Fever team, and he said they're a very fast improving.
Did you ask him for any tips on how to defend the Mystics?
Positive in his comments, and he knew that it was going to be a very tough game here against them because they are a battling side.
Meeseman found some space. Mitchell late to close. Oh, the Mystics are 9-6, but they've likely got a win coming as Johnson turns the corner, gets inside. Johnson lays it in. Earthquake out halfway through a game in Vegas as this one's really picked up the pace. There's Natasha.
Great minutes then by Shanice Johnson as she's taking a break.
Wheeler back to Achanwa, got inside and drew the foul. Achanwa.
She's a very smart player, and that's one of her high percentage shots.
A bit overlooked. She's also had
good push here by Erica Wheeler.
Wheeler. Oh, got Hawkins off balance. Erica Wheeler with a layup. Mitchell spins inside. Mitchell, the up and under. And this athleticism has put the Fever in front with 5:39 left. Tiffany Mitchell with the biggest bucket so far for Indiana. The athleticism on this finish. She'll be going to the line. She makes a few of these.
To call a few extra timeouts this quarter. Harder. Play for 40 minutes, and they're responding here tonight.
Deladon on Laney. The turnaround, and Laney, maybe just has 16 points, 12 rebounds.
Just Deladon with her extra length, shooting.
Washington's turned it over just 5 times tonight. Laney going into Deladon. They'll say it's. I'll get to see Mike Tebow do the same. Foul is there. There's you from continuation as Laney misses the.
In with Hoagie Chapman.
Shot clock down to 5. Cloud leaves it back. Here's an Atkins 3. That goes.
Just need a good, steadying offensive play here. And who do you go to? But Nat.
Tolliver. Oh, she tried to scoop it into Mitchell.
But on that defensive play, the Fever did it.
Line here tonight against Las Vegas. Now Wheeler, who got the Fever kick-started in the third. She'll fire a three. That won't go. Laney battling for it. Bodies collide. And a foul on the floor. We'll see who they got here.
That's going to be free throws for the Probably didn't make the best decision on taking that three-point shot against Elena Deladon, but great job by Laney getting in there for the offensive rebounds.
They'll send Laney.
They'll put themselves in a good position to finally, great job Erica Wheeler, not allowing Cloud to use those screens.
Now Deladon will fire and connects. The MVP with an answer. Wheeler will step into a long two and bury it.
The crowd will become very vocal too in the background.
Cloud back to Deladon. She's open and ties the game.
Without a scouting report in front of me, I know the scouting report, and that is you do not. A big play right here.
Wheeler with 18 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. She's looked the part of all-star tonight. With the trustworthy hands of Elena Deladon. Laney on the switch. Deladon in some trouble. She'll launch. That's way off target. And a shot clock violation is the call. Into Dupree, immediately attacking Deladon. Here's Johnson. She'll launch. And Indiana has the lead.
They got the hammer. Well, I have to credit the coaches on the decision to put Shanice out there. Shanice is someone that is not scared to...
Deladon to inbound. Deladon, the step back. She ties it. Cold.
Great separation there on that step back.
Try to get their 7th win.
4 seconds on the clock.
Johnson on the move. She's got to get rid of it. Lost the handle. That'll take us to overtime. Christy Tolliver got it in the clock. This is Washington's first overtime game of the year. Indiana is 0-1 in overtime.
Tolliver all over the court. A lot of pin downs, a lot of stagger screens.
Atkins with a shot clock down to 5. She's on the drive. The off-balance floater. Oh, it went in a foul. Trying to try to put Washington up by 3.
Well, I'm not sure where the foul was on that, Pat. But to call the foul on that, that's a tough.
Indiana's 12th turnover tonight. Both teams have done a good job taking care of the ball. Oh, Christy Tolliver. Maybe caused it to come up short. Indiana, for all intents and purposes, has defended really well on those 2 possessions. Washington just continues to hit tough shots, and it's Tolliver. She hit that nearly impossible 3 a moment ago, and this time, the fadeaway over Mitchell.
You can see the Mystics doing a lot of switching there.
Tiffany Mitchell has a 3. Look quickly underneath for Tolliver. Mitchell from the corner. Here's a 3. Oh, it didn't get the roll, but Achano with the putback.
Bringing it back to a 1-basket deficit.
Backdoor pass to Tolliver. She found herself too far underneath. Washington has scored on every possession here in the overtime. Tolliver gets by Laney, gets inside, left it off to Sanders. On a second effort, it's Atkins.
Use a lot of the clock now on their possessions.
Deladon off balance. It doesn't matter. Elena Mitchell, the pull-up jump shot. And it rolls in for Mitchell. It's a 5-point. So Indiana will elect to foul. Cloud. Tiptoeing the baseline. Atkins. She'll attack, leave it back for an open Sanders, and Sanders doesn't miss from there. Mitchell, a pull-up 3. Indiana in desperation mode now. Deladon pulls it down. Indiana goes 7 of 10 from the floor in the extra session. It's a 14-point, 5 seconds to go. Sent this one to overtime.